Before I say anything, can we have applause for Nikki?
Yes.
And also, I'm going to say applause for Mr. Woods, the senior, because there probably is no Shay Show if there is no senior Woods. Just a quick reflection. So somebody mentioned earlier, I can't remember who, I think it was Barbara, about me coming up to see Shay. That was 2016. I was a new Shay Show fan like all of you. I found him on YouTube. By accident, was watching him all summer. I was kind of going through some stuff myself, just kind of not being me. Most of you know me to be humorous, but just that time that wasn't it. And then somehow, some way, I don't know how it works out, but when you watch his show, it kind of, you almost feel like you're involved in something, even though you don't know him personally. But it's, I can't explain it. It's just you feel like he knows you, even though you never even met him before. And it keeps you glued in. You keep watching and watching and watching and binge watching, which I do. This whole time I've been in Detroit, in the hotel, what's on? The Shay Show. And I'm here, and he's here. Kind of weird. But so in 2016, he came on out of nowhere, and he wasn't being himself, talking about the reflection of losing his wife and Dave, all at the same time. And I said, well, I pretty much have all of December off because I had all this vacation time left. I said, I'm going to go and check him out. First time I walked into the door and he walked in and I seen him, big hug and laughter like we knew each other for years. Went straight to lunch, fighting over who's gonna pay. We came back, did the King Kong burger thing. You all know how that went. And from there it's just been history. And I'm just amazed at how he's counted on me to help him out and back him up when need be. And even today, if I watch a Shay Show video from 2010, 2011, 2012, the earlier videos, I still say, and I've been telling him this, I still feel like I don't know that guy. It just feels like the show has transpired so much over the years that guy was even a different person back then. He's still the same person, but just a different show. And so when I watch today and think about where we are now, I never thought I would meet him. I always said, as soon as I watched it, man, I'd love to go out there and see what's going on. But in your mind, it's like a dream. And then now, like, to be very great friends with him, I just can't say enough about him. So that's my reflection, because I'm thinking most of you probably have a similar thought or story as to how you met him or come to find him. But, you know, he came on, who would have thought a 3-minute video where he says the Shay Show by accident would turn into this. And with Royce, and it's hard to forget Royce, because Royce was just so incredibly involved as a second hand to him, and we will never forget Royce at any point in time. I do a scope every year. Well, I'm saying every year. This was the second year for the anniversary of his passing, and we'll continue to do so to keep that memory going, because he's a significant. Shay will say there wouldn't be no Shay Show without Royce. So we're moving forward, and Shay, you've done a great job. That's what I'm going to say to you. I want to say thanks to giving time to everybody. Somebody who knows this many people, you leave your phone number out there available for people to call. That's not normal. It's not normal, but it shows the love and care that you have and how open you are. That's why everybody is attracted to you, because you make yourself presentable to everybody. Anybody can walk to you, talk to you about no matter what, you name it. Whatever the subject is, you're there. And I appreciate that from you, because, you know, you could have easily said, hey, don't come to Detroit. But you welcome everybody to come to Detroit. And I keep telling everybody, if you haven't been here, but you're here now, but anybody at home, I mean, come, because it's an experience. This is different from what I'm used to. This is even different for me, because this is my 4th year in a row being up here. But it's a different process. Usually it's just me and him. If you ever come up, I would encourage you all to come up for that one-on-one experience. He shows you a good time. He will fight with you to pay. Can't argue with that. I mean, that's food, right? And then he will show you all around, and it's just an overall good time. I love coming back. I'm looking to try to be back again before the end of the year to do the one-on-one, because I like that one-on-one trip, because that's what me and him, he can get deep. He can get deep in conversation. You think you see it in public, but when he's with you one-on-one, you think you've talked about some stuff before? No. And he'll even make you breakfast. He'll make you breakfast. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming. Nikki has worked very hard. I wanted to thank her and Norma and anybody else I don't want to forget, but they have been scrambling to get this done. And like she said, there have been, some holdups. You may see some of that, but that's only because it's the first time around. And like Norma mentioned, I think next year the hope will be to do this again and have even more people here. We'll have more time to plan for it. Better try to make it a more fluid situation, and this is a learning experience for all of us. But I appreciate Nikki, Norma, and Shay. Thanks, bro.
So, as brother said, Mr. Wood is basically Mr. Wood Senior is the original Shay Show. So there are others we want to acknowledge tonight, and some of this you know about, and some of it you don't know about. So I was gonna go get that, but Ron told me don't go anywhere, so now I'm gonna go get it. And I realize I don't have shoes, so forgive me. I'm gonna go get this for you. There's a few things actually. So, I want to do this in a particular order for a particular reason. Only because we want to give full understanding as the way Brother explained things to us.